Well, two more people, or rather I say three people have left this school here in China, Huijia IB private school, Beijing Huijia IB private school. Two were teachers. They were middle school teachers. One left. It's now the beginning of February. We got back to school on the 8th, and on the 9th, the kids came back. And soon after that, on a Sunday, one middle school teacher sent out his letter of resignation, just leaving under the cover of night, which is really interesting. And then Monday, another middle school teacher submitted his letter of resignation, also leaving under the cover of night. The letters of resignation were very detailed in their complaints. They're very detailed in things that have been happening here to some teachers. You hear rumors of what's going on. You read their letters about how unfairly they feel they've been treated. You kind of like take some of that in on what meaning me, and seeing, how that all adds up. And there's some validity to it. It's not all just complaining and moaning. It is definitely a lack of concern and a lack of trying on the other part to help allay or to help make things better. Since I've been here, 3 different people have asked a group of foreign teachers, how can we make things better for you? How can we help make things better so that you would stay? And nothing has really happened, after those 3. And these were 2 of the people were really up high in the hierarchy here at the school. But the letters of resignation from these 2 people that left were very scathing, very, very disparaging to the administration and to the higher ups, the leaders that they call them here, and the president of the school, the whole school, and his deputy principal or director, whoever she is. And I can see some of it. Other people are talking that they do not want to stay. They are going to be making it their last year. I, for one, this is my last year here. I will not be returning. I don't go out and express it to everybody, but it is my last year. I'm going to ride my contract out. As difficult as it is, believe me, it is difficult. But I hear people say that it's not how all schools are in China. It's specifically this school, because they want to have that Western feel to, get their kids ready to go to, colleges in the States or in Australia or in UK, but they don't want to change. They don't want to combine it. They don't want that collaboration with their own values and traditions. It's really interesting. We had our opening ceremony where they had all the teachers come back, and they had the panel of all of the leaders and administrators. And the speech that the president and his deputy gave, or director gave, was really almost demeaning to the foreign teachers, telling the foreign teachers that students are leaving and it's your fault because you are not teaching properly, and we will fire you if you do not do what you're supposed to do. So yeah, those are things. Those are the things that were being translated, because they spoke in Chinese, and the foreign teachers, we had translating headsets on, and someone was in the background translating, and that is what the translator said. And although some parts of it, the translator was really quiet, and the leader and the deputy, when they were giving their speeches, they were talking, and for a good 2 minutes the translator would be quiet, and not say anything. And it makes you wonder, okay, what are they not telling us? What is that person saying? What is the president saying? What is the director of principal saying that the translator isn't telling us? Or maybe they didn't know how to translate it? I kind of doubt that. But anyway, so just some more of the happenings here at Huijia. And also the internet is really sucky. I've been trying to do some work over here, and it you can't even download a video, and without having it to buffer and taking 4 times as long to play, so you just get tired of it. And then just a lot of small things that are building up that are not making people happy and everything. There was a high school principal that was relieved of his duties for some reasons, things that were going on. And he was replaced by another guy back in November who was supposed to be more of an executive principal and had a bunch of other job duties as well. Well, he was hired back in November, and here it is the beginning of February, and he's gone already. Tried to make a lot of changes, was listening to people's teachers' problems, foreign teachers' problems, and taking them to the top guy. And lo and behold, he sends an email out. Well, he's been sending emails out all along, trying to talk with the teachers and get their feedback and stuff like that, and coming out and meeting us. But he sent out this final email saying that he's resigning. He is terminating his contract with the school. So another case of what's going on here at the school. It's very interesting for the mindset of the school. They want to be so westernized, but yet they don't want to give up those Chinese values, which of either saving face or being the best, or if you either do it my way or no way at all, things of that sort. Today I was on the list to help out with some parent interviews that they do for the school, for students that are incoming. They go through this whole process of where they interview parents, they have the kids take a test and all of that. So that's why I am in this getup. It kind of reminds me of the Masters jacket, that the golfers wear after the Masters, when they win the Masters. Anyways, but yeah, I'm involved in that. That's just one of the things that this school goes through to try and get, well, not try and get students, because these parents are requesting to come to the school. And so they go through an interview process, the kids go through an interview process, the kids take a test, and then we all decide whether we're going to accept that parent or accept that kid or not. So it's a really interesting criteria where they have their little things that they want to focus on. But anyways, and this is my classroom. As you can see, I'm just gonna go back. I started with the alphabet with them. Right there. All across the back of the room. Just like kindergarten in the States. Oh. And this is the music they play between each of the class periods. Did it seem like you were on a merry-go-round or something like that? Anyway, my classroom.